So welcome to Sacred Celebration of Spirit, which we are beginning right now. Everybody. Huh. We got a Darshanapalooza in the house, and we are ready to rock. Wave, wave, everybody. Wave, wave, wave. We got Ladies here. Ladies in the house. Awesome. Fran. Sister Chris, we got to start. Yep, we're going to start. All right. So we're going to start right here. And so, all right. Wherever you want later, yeah, wherever you feel comfortable. So for now, since we're about to light the candles, I'm gonna put this here. All right, welcome everybody. So we're gonna do it like that for now. Welcome everybody. We're sorry we got a little late here in our start, and I apologize for that. But we're here now and we're ready to rock. So welcome to Sacred Celebration of Spirit at the Darshan Center. And we're going to do our call to worship as we begin. Praised are you, our God, ruler of the universe, who made us holy through your commandments and commanded us to kindle the Advent and Hanukkah lights. Praised are you, our God, ruler of the universe, who performed wondrous deeds for our ancestors in those ancient days at this season. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehedlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavotenu bayamin hahem bazamin hazeh.
Our call to worship reminds us why we're here tonight, to celebrate, explore, and develop an interfaith experience and join together in sacred celebration of spirit. We welcome you to the Darshan Center for Spiritual Evolution, where our vision is attuned to a higher awareness of oneness. This house of worship is an interfaith and interfaith sacred space for all people to heal, grow, learn, and develop a spiritual consciousness that celebrates the manifestation of the divine in all things.
This spiritual community is one of interfaith exploration and embraces all faiths that are affirming and positive, adhering to the highest spiritual goal of be good and do good. The major tenet of the spiritual community is that there is one infinite, all-powerful, all-knowing, ever-present divine source that moves in and around all that is seen and unseen.
This spiritual community is one of inner faith exploration, embracing all faiths that are affirming and positive, adhering to the highest spiritual goal of be good and do good. The major tenet of this spiritual community is that there is one infinite, all-powerful, all-knowing, ever-present, divine source that moves in and around all that is seen and unseen.
We affirm that this divine source is called by many names and is beyond name and form, and we recognize that while there are many paths that lead to enlightenment, each person is on their personal journey towards the awareness and understanding of the divine.
We believe that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and that we are spiritually evolving in this lifetime. We declare that enlightenment is possible in the here and now, and that this enlightenment can offer us joy everlasting. We know that living in the present moment and recognizing the true I am, which is our divine nature, is where enlightenment lies.
And we hope that you experience darshan, which is a Sanskrit term for visit with the divine, as a result of this sacred celebration of spirit that was designed for you tonight. We are the guardians of the Darshan Center, and we are so pleased to have you here in Satsanga with us. Please join us now as we celebrate with song.
Bearing gifts, we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold thy bring to crown him again, King forever, ceasing never over us long to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to the perfect light. Frankincense to offer have I, incense owns a deity nigh, prayer and praising, all men raising
star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God and sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, sound through the earth and skies. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Guide us to thy perfect light.
Let us pray. Mother God, Father God, Great Spirit, we invoke you to be here with us tonight. It does not matter what we call you. It does not matter the religion we were brought up in. What matters is we know that you are the one true God. We know that you sustain us and you give us so many wonderful, wonderful gifts. You've given us this community and the opportunity to come together, to worship as we choose to worship. We thank you so much for bringing us here tonight and help us be open to the message that we will hear. And we say, Amen,
Amen.
Amen,
Amen.
Aho,
Aho.
Ashe,
Ashe.
Blessed be,
Blessed be.
and so it is.
And so it is.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Our reading tonight comes from Sacred Path Cards, and this section is entitled Giveaway Ceremony. One of the most important ceremonies in Native American teachings is a giveaway, a potlatch ceremony. In this ritual, giving away of useful or loved possessions is a form of sharing with others. It is also a sign that the giver is willing to make a sacrifice and surrender a gift to another person without attachment or regret. The natives' understanding of sacrifice originally meant to make sacred. To make any act or any gift sacred, one has to complete the action with a joyful heart and a humble attitude. Giving is only one step of the process and allows the giver to look within so that he or she may examine the growth potential associated with a giveaway.
In Native tradition, no one is ever abandoned, orphaned, or left without food, dwelling, or help. The understanding among Native people is that when one shares all that one has, in order that the people may live, honor, and abundance, is brought to the giver. Indians have extended families who adopt many relatives and care for one another. Those who are blessed with possessions and food have always shared with those who are lacking. The medicine wheel may turn tomorrow, and the ones who are in need today may be blessed with abundance that they may share.
My peace I give unto you. It's a peace that the world cannot give. It's a peace that the world cannot understand. Peace to know, peace to live. My peace I give unto you. My love I give unto you. It's a love that the world cannot give. It's a love that the world cannot understand. Love to know, love to live. My love I give unto you. My joy I give unto you. It's a joy that the world cannot give. It's a joy that the world cannot understand. Joy to know, joy to live. My joy unto you. It's a joy that the world cannot understand. Joy to know, joy to live. My joy I give unto
Blessed be. And if you're liking the music, this Friday night we have a Christmas sing-along concert happening right here. And you'll get some more of this beautiful music because the music ministry here just keeps getting better and better and better. My name is Sister Chris, and I'm really happy that you're here with us tonight, celebrating the season, celebrating spirit, celebrating light, celebrating Hanukkah, celebrating Advent, celebrating Christmas, celebrating the light that is coming and the joy that is coming and the shift that is coming. We are so grateful. And I have to give the shout out to the greatest giver, which is God. God is all there is. God us all there is, who gives us never-ending goodness, who gives us this incredible planet, who gives us the breath of life, who gives us the gift of each other. I am so infinitely grateful to be a part of this divine existence, to be part of this oneness. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that are here with us tonight. Mother Earth is another role model in giving. The abundance on this planet, everything we need on this planet, everything we need. There's enough for everybody on this planet. There's enough food. There's enough medical care. There's enough on this planet to go around if only we shared, if only we were better at sharing, and if only many of us were better at giving. There's enough for everybody. There is no need for anybody on our blessed planet to suffer lack of any kind. The only reason any of us suffer lack of any kind is because some of us are unwilling or don't know how to share and don't know how to give. Because we've lived in this world and in this Western culture, we've been so individualized that we're contained within our little bubbles and we're not necessarily open to the needs of others. So I want to talk about giving tonight. And giving turns out to be a really big topic. It's a spiritual practice. Every faith-based practice talks about giving as a fundamental principle. Sharing, giving. And Native Americans are fundamentally, in their spirituality, giving and the giveaway is a fundamental part of their culture. And Reb G in the newsletter referenced the potlatch, and so did our reading tonight reference the potlatch, or the giveaway ceremony that some of the Native peoples practice, the giveaway ceremony, where all the things, the useful things and loved possessions are ritually given away without any strings or attachment. That's the potlatch, that's the giveaway that Native people practiced. And Native people understood that when one shares all that they have so other people can live, that they honor, and that they honor all people in that giving. And they also understand that honor and abundance is also given to the giver. That those who give are blessed. And we know that the medicine wheel turns. When Mary read the reading, we know that tomorrow we may be the ones in need. We know that the wheel of life and the wheel of fortune goes around and around, and sometimes we are in need and sometimes we are in plenty. And when we are in plenty, we want to share. Native people view giveaways as a release. It's a release. It's a releasing possessions that we love dearly so that we open ourselves to the abundance and we open ourselves to things of the Spirit. We release when we allow ourselves to give things away that have meaning to us and value to us. We're releasing attachment to the material realm. And in releasing those possessions, we open our lives. The giveaway is always about giving things that have meaning and importance and usefulness. In the Native tradition, you would never give away something that wasn't useful or functional. In Hinduism, there's a story about Nachiketas. I'm getting a message from the audience to speak louder. Okay, I'll speak louder. So the Hindus have a story about this kid named Nachiketas. I'm going to stand up because it's easier for me. And Nachiketas was the son of a wealthy Hindu who decided to who was gifting somebody with a cow. Now, cows are very sacred in Hinduism, but the cows that he was giving away was an old and kind of decrepit cow. And Nachiketas, the farmer's son, or the Brahmin's son, I'm not really sure if the Hindu who was giving the cow away was a farmer or a Brahmin, but he was of enough material wealth that he could give. And his son came to him and said, "What are you giving the old decrepit cow away for? That's wrong. You should give the cow that is young and the cow that can serve the cow that has health." Well, his father was so angry at that he, and I know I'm going to let Rev G pick up on this when we do our sharing if she wants to clean up this story. But the father was so mad that Nachiquitos was rebelling against him for giving a crummy cow instead of a good cow, that he said to the son, you know, I could have you beaten to death for this. And this is how Nachiquitos came to dialogue with death, because his father was sentencing him to death for opposing him. So it's just kind of an interesting little side story, because some of us are tempted to give away things that are of lesser value because we are clinging to possessions. So giving is really about releasing some of that attachment. Very interesting. In reading about how Native Americans use the giveaway and the potlatch and the giveaway ceremony, I also read about the origins of Indian giving. The term Indian giving, you ever heard the term Indian giving? That's you take something back. Well, the origin of Indian giving is that Native Americans felt like it was so important for everything to be used with its purpose, that if they gave a gift to somebody and it wasn't being used, they took the gift back and gave it to somebody who could use it. Because one of the very central beliefs is that every gift deserves to be used. Now, every gift deserves to be used, and that's our God-given talents as well. We really were gifted our talents and abilities to be used, and especially to be used in the service to others. The idea that the giver, I'm going to say something about that. So that's a very good justification for regifting. This concept that every gift, everything deserves to be used, everything deserves to be honored, is really important. So if you have a bowl that's not being used, a bowl that's not, this is according to Native beliefs, if you have a bowl or a vessel that's not being used, you're not honoring the spirit of that bowl or the spirit of that container, because you're not honoring its purpose. So everything has a purpose. And when we gift something, that gift is given from the heart with a intention to be honored. So I say that's a great justification for regifting. If there's something that somebody gifts you and you know somebody else could use it, or somebody else could much more appreciate it, then you should give that person that gift. So anybody who is feeling any guilt about regifting things, please don't, because it really is important to use gifts. But you know, this idea that the giver is the one who receives the greatest blessings is also an idea that's prevalent in faith practices and ancient faith practices. Lao Tzu says, the wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. This idea that, you know, Jesus was cast the bread on the water, and it's going to come back to you multiplied. This is a faith practice about this idea of giving, and that it will come back to us. In the Islamic tradition, it's one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and it's often described as a way of redistributing wealth. It's one of the 5 pillars, and it's a common, you know, Muhammad would give food, and giving food, and Ramadan. It's one of those traditions that is upheld as a pillar of Islam. And in Judaism, it's customary to give gifts in increments of 18, symbolically blessing the recipient of the gift with a good long life. And then in Hinduism, gift giving is also seen as a dharma, seen as a responsibility. And the Hindus actually break down different forms of gift giving. And I thought that this was kind of interesting, because they have 3, in the Bhagavad Gita, it speaks of 3 different kinds of gift giving. A gift that's given without any expectation of appreciation or reward is beneficial to both the giver and the recipient. That's a gift without any expectation of appreciation or reward. It's really, it sounds like, oh, well, of course we give gifts without expectations, but most of us do expect appreciation. And some of us expect a gift back. Or some of us, there's some of us, I don't know how many, I know we have a few Friends fans here, and might remember that Friends episode where Phoebe and Rachel are searching for the gifts at Monica's, and they're searching for the gifts because they want to see what Monica got them, so they know how much money to spend and how many gifts to get Monica, which I think is kind of very little kind of example of what many of us do, like kind of like reciprocity. So if I give you a gift worth $50, then I should get a gift at $50 back. We've really taken consumerism to such a level in this country. The sharing of gift lists. Here, you give me this, and I'll give you this. Oh, and now we have Amazon, and here's my gift list, and you pick something from the gift list. And it's really not about giving from the heart or giving things that have value to us. It's more about giving in this kind of reciprocity mindset, which is also very poignant to me at this time of year, because there's a lot of people that are overspending. There's a lot of people who spend way beyond their means and are trying so hard to prove their love through gifts or to prove their attention through gifts, and want so desperately to, through giving a gift, demonstrate how important somebody is to them, when really that gift can't show what we want it to show, and how desperately we want that thing to demonstrate our love. What demonstrates our love is our time, our affection, our attention, our care. What demonstrates our love is verbal acts. What demonstrates our love is showing up for people. But we try so hard, and we want to connect so badly. So oftentimes we wind up buying things from people, and I'm thinking, I do it myself. I want so badly to get my grandchildren just the right thing that's going to make them so happy, as if some object could make them so happy. But really what I want them to be is happy and feeling loved. So the Hindus say no expectation of appreciation or reward, which is also what every faith practice says. Now, the Hindus also say in the Bhagavad Gita that a gift that is given reluctantly or with the expectation or of advantage is actually harmful to the giver and the recipient. That to give a gift reluctantly, you're not doing anybody any favors. And the last thing that they say is a gift that's given without regard for the feelings of the recipient and at the wrong time, so causing embarrassment to the recipient, is harmful to both the giver and the recipient. So there's a lot of care that goes into giving a gift. There's a lot of thought that goes into giving a gift. And giving a gift carelessly, or giving a gift without thought, or giving a gift resentfully is worse than not giving a gift at all. And we are so richly blessed with there's so many gifts that we can give for free. We can give a smile, we can give attention, we can give honor, we can give respect, we can give time. Time is a very valuable gift. We can give energy and love, we can give our willingness. There's so many. We can give a smile, we can give food, we can give so many things that don't cost a thing, that demonstrate that we care. When I was thinking about talking tonight, I said to Mary, how I wonder how I can connect this to Hanukkah. And Hanukkah the fact that God gifted the Jewish people with enough oil to last 8 days when there was only going to last one is kind of a demonstration of the kind of miraculous gifts that we can get from the universe. Gifting connects us to each other and opens our heart. I just want to say that you are all very special gifts to us, as is the Darshan Center, as are all of the people who support us. Now I'm looking for something in my notes. So I'm going to close. I'm going to close with a little poem that is in the Native American readings. Aho, child of earth, do you know the secret of the giveaway? The more you release, the more you receive, for that is nature's way. Aho, child of earth, do you believe in reaping what you sow? A drop of wisdom will bring the truth, and you will truly know. So, in the spirit of giving, I'll tell you, Rev G and I, who have been together almost a quarter of a century, 23 years we've been together. And thank you. I think that's quite an accomplishment. And one of the many things that we share is a love for Christmas and a love for all of the accoutrements of Christmas, the decorations, lights bring me much joy. And we started collecting ornaments when we were together. From when we first got together, we had a house with big ceilings, so we were able to have a big tree, and we really spent a portion of each Christmas time looking for the beautiful ornaments that we collected, that we loved. And we've been holding on to this collection for years because it means so much to us, and we really value them. And we thought, in thinking about what we could gift our community with as individual giveaways, we decided that we wanted to share our ornament collection. And so what we would love to do is I want to kind of bless these gifts, and then I would want to invite you to come up and one at a time, and please choose and please accept this gift of love from us, from our hearts and our homes to your hearts and homes. And so we bless these with God's love, we bless these with our love, we bless these with the light of the divine, we bless these hoping that they bring you some kind of a smile or joy, and that you learn or that you recognize through these gifts that we cherish and honor every single one of you. And we do, and we're so grateful. Blessed be Aham and Ashe. So, just invite yourself to come. And please come, and whatever one belongs to you, and Mary's gonna help facilitate this process.
Give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit of your love to you. There's so much that we need to share. Send a smile and show you care. Give a little bit of my life for you. So give a little bit of your time to me. See the man with the lonely eyes, and take his hand
you'll be surprised.
Give a little bit.
Give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of my life to you.
Give a little bit.
Give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of my love to you.
There's so much that we need to share, so send a smile and show you care.
I'll give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my life for you.
So,
Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your time to me. See the man with the lonely eyes. Oh, take his hand, you'll be surprised.
give
A little bit, give a little bit of your love to me.
So,
Give a little bit, give a little bit of my life to you.
now's
The
the time that we need
to share, so find yourself. We're on our way back home.
Give a
Give a
little
little bit, give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit, give a little bit of my love to you. There's so much that we need to share. Send a smile and show you care. Give a little bit, give a little bit of your life for you. So give a little bit, give a little bit of your time to you.
See the man with the lonely eyes. Take his hand, you'll be surprised. Give a little bit.
Give a little bit of my life to you.
So,
Give a little bit, give a little bit of my life to you. Give a little bit, give a little bit of your love to me.
so, give a little bit.
Give a little bit of my life to you.
Merry Christmas, peace and love and joy to you all.
Thank you, Sister Chris. So now we have our love offering, yes.
Okay, so we know that a lot of you give online, right? We know that a lot of you do it through our Cash App or through Venmo or PayPal. So when I come around with the basket, if you've already donated, don't feel the need to donate again. Just put your hands over the basket. Give us your love, give us your energy. We need that too. That's one of those gifts that you give us that we really, really need. We keep doing this week after week because we love you. We keep doing this week after week because we're called to do it. And so we thank you for being called to be here tonight. And I'll be carrying the basket around in just a second.
I'm going to do the announcements in the interest of time. I know Sister Chris really wanted this song. As for me and my house,
you will find us serving peace. As for me
in my house, you'll find us serving peace. As for me in my house, you will find us serving peace. Peace for all right now.
Health. As for me in my house, you will find us serving health. As for me in my house, you will find us serving health. As for me in my house, you will find us serving health. Health for all right now. Love, last one. As for me in my house, you will find us serving love. As for me in my house, you will find us serving love. As for me in my house, you will find us serving love. Love for all right now. Let there be peace for all right now. Last one, health. Let there be health for all right now. Woo! All right, so announcements. Really, biggest announcement, there's two. Number one is this Friday at 7 o'clock. Unbelievable, exciting, fantastic, extraordinary, very Darshan Christmas musical special that we're going to do right here with hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, and I bought a whole bunch of whipped cream, and so you got to come out for that, very important. And for those of you who couldn't make tonight, we're going to hold these gifts, some of these gifts for you, right? There's 3 left, so first come, first serve. Okay. But anyway, it's 7 o'clock. It's free. It's a free concert. It's Christmas, all Christmas music, holiday music. There's a Hanukkah song in there, thrown in there. It's just going to be a really nice time for us to be together in a very safe environment, COVID-friendly out here. The weather looks like it's good. I'm very excited about that so far. And so there's that. And then 23rd. This is the giveaway. So, speaking of the giving, right, we're going to have a giveaway table. And that giveaway table is going to be set up. We might have 2 tables, one here and one there. And people are donating their, not things they want to throw away, like Nachiketas's father, right, in the Hindu story of the Kathopanishad, but things that you really are difficult to part with. Like these were difficult for us to part with because they mean so much to us. We've collected them over the years. But so something like that to give away, and we're just going to make it by a donation, and it's not even going to be marked or anything. You just, whatever you want to take. If you want to give a donation, that's great for a nice little, fundraiser for Darshan, or not. And then what else? There was something else about like give a gift and take a gift, or what was it?
Yeah.
What?
What we said was bring something and then you can take something.
They don't have to bring something.
They don't have to take
Oh, they don't have to bring something either. They can bring something and take something. It's about giving and receiving and giving and receiving, So whatever. It's just going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have the 2 tables there and the music. And we have a lot in store. Christine is going to sing with me and Max, and we've been rehearsing, and I'm very excited about it. So we hope to see as many of you turn out for that as possible. It's very safe. Am I right, guys? Is it safe here or what? Yeah, it's very safe. Okay, everyone is wearing a mask. Everyone is pretty far apart from each other in the park. All right, so that's that. That's all I got. Closing prayer, Sister Chris. Sister Chris has got the closing prayer. Sister Chris has a lot of papers there. She's got a lot of paperwork.
I want to share this closing prayer by Emilia Walking. O Great Spirit, may we cherish the gifts of our Creator. May we hold the beauty of the world close to our hearts. May we celebrate the spirit of peace on earth. May there come to all people during this sacred season an abundance of the earth's greatest gifts: health, happiness, and enduring friendships. Aho, Be, Amen, Ashe. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So we have a really nice way of closing, and this is pretty cool. We'd want everybody to stand up if you can, if you're able, if you're physically able to stand up. And I'm going to teach you this little choreographed dance. You just got to mirror me, follow me.
Everybody gets a heart.
Everybody gets a heart.
Everybody gets a soul.
Everybody gets a soul.
Everybody gets a mind.
Everybody gets a mind.
To let them
To let
know
them know
that we can be smart.
we can be smart.
We can be
We
kind.
can be kind.
We can be living by giving and loving all the time.
Living and loving.
So on the
Days when it's getting
tough,
yeah, and it feels like you don't have enough.
and it seems like you don't have enough. Well,
Let's be thankful for the friends and family, and grateful for the air that we breathe, and appreciate
everything that we have
have today. Hey, let's be generous to everyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate ever since the day you were born. Yeah, we got a lot to be thankful for. Yeah, that's
We've got a lot
yeah,
to be
and
thankful
sign
for.
language.
Everybody gets the land,
Everybody gets the land.
and everybody gets a seed.
Everybody gets a seed.
So everybody lend a hand
Lend a hand
to those in need.
to those in need.
'Cause we can be nice,
We can be nice.
we can all share,
We can all share.
and we can keep growing together. It's better when everyone cares. So on the
Days when it's getting tough,
and it
seems like you don't have enough.
well,
Let's be thankful for our friends and family, and grateful for the air that we breathe, and appreciate everything that we have today. Hey, let's be generous to everyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate ever since the day you were born. Yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for. Yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for. So what are you thankful for? Let's think about what we're thankful for while we're doing this. This part right here. Let me show everybody. We're thankful for the Darshan Center for Spiritual Evolution. We're thankful for all of our members. We're thankful for our clergy, our amazing guardians, amazing Chris, Sister Chris, our amazing music.
so on the days when it's getting tough,
Which is like this, right?
and
Tough.
it seems like you don't have enough.
Seems like you don't have enough.
Let's be thankful for our friends and family, and grateful for the air that we breathe, and appreciate everything that we have today. Hey, let's be generous to anyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate ever since the day you were born. Yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for.
Thankful.
Yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for.
Grateful.
We're so grateful. Yeah.
Got a lot to be thankful
And
for.
appreciate.
Yeah,
We got a lot to be thankful for. All right. Thank you, everybody. We love you. Good